am free to speak on the First Amendment. The First Amendment entitles us to many rights that other countries don't have, and though we often overlook those advantages to the point where George Washington would probably shed a tear if he were still alive, there is a reason why those strange-smelling men in powdered wigs locked themselves in a room to create the First Amendment. Our forefathers didn't just lock themselves in a room for brethren time. They created the First Amendment because it's a part of who we are as well as our nation's history. They did it for the dreamers, like Martin Luther King Jr., who used his freedom of press and the right to peaceably assemble to advocate for African American civil rights. For the thousands of hippies who use their freedom of political speech and their rights to petition the government in accordance of grievances to protest and end the Vietnam War.
Nearly 100,000 people prayed for peace alongside Pope Francis during Saturday's vigil, the same number as the victims.
For all of us who aren't afraid to come together in prayer and in worship to whoever God we may choose for our rights to free exercise of religion.
Who also condemned violence.
Don't you see? We the people, the inspiring ones like the leaders you just saw, changed history. Because we are history that has changed throughout the given rights of religion, speech, the right to peaceably assemble, the freedom of press, and the right to petition the government. So in case you didn't catch that, we can pray wherever and to whomever for the right of freedom of religion. We can sing whatever we want. And we can speak whatever we want. And we can make a statement for expressive conduct, just like the Tinkers did when they wore a black armband to protest the Vietnam War. These are our freedom of speech rights, which we are entitled to, so long as we do not incorporate obscenity, fighting words, or slander. We are also entitled to the freedom of press, such as social media. We are allowed to print and expose our ideas through various forms, such as newspaper. Basically, any ideas you wish to either write or speak to the public about can be expressed so long as it does not use true threat, libel, slander, malice, fighting words, or obscenity. We have the right to complain to the government or seek the assistance of the government for the right to petition government for redress of grievances without the fear of punishment, so long as what you are petitioning does not come off as true threat or conflict with government interests. And lastly, we have the freedom of assembly, where we can gather in peace with others for whatever purpose, so long as it does not conflict with government interests or put anyone else at danger. These are our First Amendment's rights. Know them, but most importantly, know that you are free.